Peace and love, fam. Welcome to the channel. It's your boy Monte. You know what it is. You know what I do. You know how I get down. For those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming to join me. For those of you who've been riding with me, you know what it is. You know I love you. You know I'm appreciative of what it is that you do with the comments and the support. And a big shout out to my girl Betty, who has done my intro. She put me in there, guys. She put me in there. Love the intro. Love the intro. Today, guys, we'll talk about a few things real quick. We'll deal with some things that I do in the mornings when I prepare for my day ahead. Again, I don't eat until about 2 or 3 o'clock. This is about 9 o'clock. Well, actually about 10 o'clock in the morning. But I do, in the meantime, while I am fasting, I do take in some form of liquid that has no calories, guys. Either it's going to be a herbal tea, or it's going to be a lemon and lime drink, or just a lemon drink with water, or a combination of them both. So let me show you real quick. All right, this is the tea that I have, guys. So again, I'm working on my eyes as well. So the bilberry, again, the bilberry is an herb that is supposed to be great for the eyes. You can put that in tea form. It has a berry type taste. So although it has no calories, it still has a taste. This is hibiscus tea. So I put these two together and I boil it. As you see my pot right here, I boil water in my pot, and then I put these in what they call some little tea containers to allow the tea to steep. All right, so these are steep things that you can utilize. Show you how they open up. I get this from my local herb shop. All right, so they just open up like that, and you put that tea in there, and we do that with that as well. All right, so with my lemon drink, guys, this is what I do. Pretty much got the organic lemon juice. Again, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the video where I've showed you this. And I just put it into, I have a half a bottle of water. This is BPA free bottle. And I put about, I don't measure this, guys. I just put probably about this much into the bottle of water. I've drunk some of it down. And I utilize this, guys, because this stimulates the appetite without, well, not stimulates the appetite, stimulates the digestive system stimulates the metabolism and the digestive system without any calories, guys, because you want to avoid the calories when you are fasting. So you don't want any drink that has any sugar, etc. Also, guys, later on, because I feel like my stomach acid may not be balanced, I'll be utilizing some of this apple cider. Apple cider and a lemon drink is what is recommended. I don't use the apple cider until I break my fast, though, because it does have calories and I don't want to take in any calories. All right, so I use the apple cider when I break the fast, and I probably still have some more of this drink, and I add it to that drink and add a little bit more water. All right, stimulate the metabolism, balance out the acid in the stomach, and that's going to be the case right there. All right, so also I'm utilizing some of this. For some reason I forgot the name that quick, which is crazy. This castor oil. This is what it is, guys, that castor oil, and I'm utilizing that as drops in my eyes. You want to do this at night, guys, and sleep if you're going to utilize this to try to help correct vision. It's supposed to be good with the cataracts, etc. I'm doing a little bit more research on it. I'm again practicing on myself, so that's the case with this right here. So that's what I got going on. Again, I do this at night. Everything else I pretty much do in the morning to get myself going and get my day off in the right direction. So what we're going to be talking about on the next videos coming up, the next few videos coming up, we'll be talking about the perfect relationship. We'll be talking about perfect couples. Again, there's no such thing as perfection in my estimation, but to try to attain that goal is something that will push you to your highest state. But you want to be balanced in your push for perfection. You want to allow yourself to get caught up in trying to be perfect and not understand that you are imperfect and accept the imperfections, but try to battle without becoming consumed by the desire to be perfect, which you and I are unlikely to reach. So you have to balance that. So understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that foolishness when some people think that you can be perfect. You can attempt to be perfect, but there's always going to be some flaws somewhere, no matter how small they are. Accept them, you know what I mean? Or how big they are, accept them and move beyond them, all right? So also, again, we'll be dispelling this myth about male toxic masculinity, this foolishness that's being pushed out there. There's nothing toxic about being masculine. There's something toxic about an individual who has a neurosis, a subtle mental illness. That's what a neurosis is. A psychosis, another form of mental illness, and they happen to be masculine. And they use that psychosis and that neurosis to put forth some damaging things on individuals, and people have mislabeled that as being masculine toxicity. That's foolishness. That would be compared, I compare that to a female who has become aggressive and who uses her aggression to damage and destroy others, which some females are doing to a higher degree in this day and time. Is that toxic femininity? No, that's a psychosis of the mind, a neurosis of the mind of that individual. It has nothing to do with her femininity. It has everything to do with the psychosis of her brain. So we have to think about that, guys. We can't keep accepting these terms that these individuals are giving us when it comes to what it is that things are. Again, this is an attempt, in my opinion, to totally feminize the male species because of some push from a lot of people on the far left who want to, again, feminize everything and blame everything on the male and on masculinity versus on the neurosis and the psychosis of the brain, which has nothing to do with masculinity. There are many masculine men that would never damage or destroy anything in their path out of their own selfish state. You understand what I'm saying? They will protect, they will provide, and they will defend themselves. That has nothing to do with toxicity. Toxicity is a neurosis. It is a psychosis of the mind. Get that through your head, guys. We're not going to fall for that foolishness that they're trying to push on us, on people, and misnaming things that are natural. Femininity, masculinity is natural. We'll be talking a lot about that in that video that deals with the perfect couple. We'll be talking about that. We'll get that in. Also, guys, we want to break down certain elements of nutrition again when it comes to the body's ability to burn fat, and when it comes to these so-called foods that are called fat burning food. There is no such thing as a fat burning food. There is foods that are predominantly fat based, and of course the body is going to burn that food if the body is absent of glucose and carbs at a particular time. But if you take in that so-called fat burning food and you're taking in carbs at the same time, the body is gonna burn the carbs first. So no such thing as a fat burning food. There are foods that are primarily fat that if you take that food in and the body is absent of glucose, the body will automatically use that food, that fat, for fuel. Let's keep it simple, guys. Again, we've been sold a lot of garbage. So with that being the case, guys, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna stop it right here. I don't want to get too long. 10 minutes is about as long as I like to go. So we'll get down and we'll break down again the perfect couple. We'll talk about instinct versus intelligence as far as the nature of species, and we'll break that down and we'll show you how that applies to our everyday interactions and how we can master those types of this type of knowledge. Peace and love, fam. Peace and much love. Peace.